Hi, I'm Frank Bonanno, chef owner of Mizzuna, Luca d'Italia, Osteria Marco, and Bones. And I'm here today to talk about how to perfectly poach a lobster or make cooking a lobster super easy where you don't overcook it. So now we're going to go ahead and just kill the lobster. So you just cut right through their head and then remove the arms and put those in a pot or a bowl. And then you'll want to remove the tail and just do that quickly, like that. You want to save these heads. These would make great soup or stock if you wanted to. Just clean them out, open them up, remove these gills here, and then you can just boil those in some water or some milk and cream and make a little lobster bisque by blending it. So these are very valuable and they have tons of flavor. Okay, so once you've taken the claws off and you've got the tails in your bowls, the best thing, and this is the secret, is to just pour boiling salted water over them. A pretty generous amount, enough to definitely cover them and submerge them. And then what we're going to do is we're going to let the claws steep for about 8 minutes and the tail steep for about 6 minutes. That's for a pound, pound and a quarter lobster. So it's been about 6 minutes. I'm going to take the tails out of the boiling water and I'm just going to submerge them in a little ice bath that I have here. Ow. And then we'll just let those sit to cool down. This will stop the cooking and keep the meat perfectly medium rare. So it's been about 2 more minutes since we took our tails out. Now we're going to go ahead and just take the claws out. And we'll put those in the ice water as well. You just need to let these sit in there until they cool so that they get cold and the cooking process stops. And that should take about 5 minutes. Alright, so we're back and the lobsters have cooled down enough and they're nice and cold. So you take your lobster tail out, take a pair of kitchen shears, just cut right up the center of the tail all the way. Just crack it with your hands like that, and that helps release the meat. Peel back, and the tail comes out perfectly. So I've got my claws here. They're nice size. They've cooled for a while in the ice water. The first thing you want to do is just take this and twist it like that. You can see that comes out. And also the cartilage in the center of the claw, which is important to get rid of. Then what I like to do is just take a knife and crack it like that. Stick your finger in, and out comes a perfectly cooked lobster claw. And then for the knuckle parts, very important, you can use a small hammer for this. I like to use the back of a knife. And just lightly crack this and twist. I like to keep a kitchen towel down so it absorbs all the moisture so you don't have water running everywhere. Just pull out the other piece. So now that we've cleaned our lobster, we've got our beautiful tails right here. All of our claws and our knuckle meat. Perfectly poached lobster in about 10 minutes. So I'm Chef Frank Bonanno. Thanks again for watching. This is a foolproof method. If you're tired of rubbery overcooked lobster, I've given you a method that you can perfectly cook lobster in 10 minutes.